Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Relentless Push East. So at the moment we are kind of just chilling at the moment. We made a bit of progress, so yeah, we're just gonna kind of let things be for now. We have a truce with Novgorod coming on up. That is about... wait, no, that's my loans. Where is it? Our truce timer, there it is. That expires in just 3 years. Which I'm very keen for. We should be able to feed off a whole stack of this to some of our subjects and ourselves, and I think after that we should be doing fairly well. So, what have we got here? A royal marriage offer from Sweden. Well, you know what? We did ally them. I think we may as well. It's already in that relationship slot. I think what my plan might be going forward is with the Age of Discovery, we might try and go ahead and get this transfer subject sorted out. And then we might fight Denmark and try and get them to flip Norway to one of ours. And then at that point we can probably ditch either Sweden or whoever have you, and then we can systematically dismantle them. But maybe if we can use their navy, that would be particularly good, because Denmark, well, they're going to have a navy, and we have very, very limited coastal ability. In fact, I don't think we've actually checked out our naval situation this whole game. Yeah. We have a naval capacity of 12. Okay, you know what? Let's build up a not a galley, but a bark or two. Yeah, we'll go ahead and purchase. I suppose we can purchase one. You know what? Maybe two. Alright, that's not the end of the world. Yeah, we'll build up a little bit there. You know what? We may as well go ahead and make a third. Yeah, try and get a little bit of a trader navy getting up and running. Yeah, that way we can improve our trade power, which would be quite nice. We're also working on some favors, so we can go ahead and call them into war when we want them. And we have a free diplomat, so you know what? Let's just go ahead and tell him to look after our own subject countries. Make sure that they stay nice and high as far as those relations are concerned. Just avoid any potential future problems. Alright, so it's 1462. It looks like it's going to be at least another almost 2 full years before we can pick up the next tech. Yeah, we really need to catch up on Tech 5 for our diplomatic tree, but it is what it is. We'll work on that. Oh, but you know what? A treaty on natural philosophy. Ooh. Innovativeness. The patriarchs won't be a huge fan. Tolerance of the true faith goes down. Okay, let's see. How are our states looking at this moment? We're not going to be able to go ahead and revoke any land for at least... yeah, another 9 months. That's a disappointment. Okay, so 9 months. It looks like it's going to swing... what is it? I think it's about 0.2 or 0.3% for each month. So unfortunately, if we drop down, we may not be able to take this straight away. Wouldn't mind that little bit of extra innovativeness, but I think for now, let's just go with the tolerance of the true faith. Yeah, and that is what we'll do. That does give us a very nice little national tax modifier, so that is at least appreciated. In fact, it looks like we've got some extra manpower recovery speed, some extra trade efficiency, as well as cavalry cost, cavalry combatability, and cavalry to infantry ratio. So, that's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. Alright, the Moscow Kremlin. Alright here, so what have we got here? We can spend a good 10,000 men, gain a little bit of prestige, development costs go down for another 10 years. Not sure that's exactly something we want to do. No, we're only at about 2/3 manpower reserves. Let's see, lose some progress, gain some prestige. Okay, that's not a bad way of working on things. Oh, what else have we got? Lose some patriarch authority and some more government power progress. And lose prestige. Okay, so if that's in mind, what have we got? It's the Sudebnik, which is the... oh, we would lose some autonomy in provinces. You know what? Let's go ahead and fire that off straight away. And then maybe we follow up with that. Yeah, I think that seems reasonable. Let's go ahead and do just that. And then that leaves us at a grand total of, what is this? 5. Yeah, that's easily done. Let's go ahead and... Oh, wait a second. No. We'd lose patriarchal authority too. No. Well, you know what? We probably needed to hit the button anyway. Let's use the Opricina as well. That will probably be the best thing. Yeah, we're going to lose a bit more estate. But I'm not wasting the manpower. That ain't going to happen. Nope. So let's go ahead and look after some of our rebel suppression for now. And we'll go ahead and do this. Yeah, unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright, with any luck, we should be able to swing that back over the next couple of months. Yeah, so every 4 months, that's going to take probably a good year or so. Mind you, if we do fire off a couple of rebels, it may be worth it. In fact, I do question whether it may be worth us going ahead and lowering our autonomy in a few places. Is that a possibility? Let's see, we've got a little bit of unrest there. That'll go from -7 to, what, +3? We did that there. That'd also rise up a bit. They've got some separatists, but we need to fight them anyway. You know what? This might actually help out our economy a fraction. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's see. Oh, well, let's just double check. What is your current autonomy? Yeah, that can go down much, much further. Yeah, let's go ahead and work on that. So let's go ahead and reduce that. 2 unrest is nothing too severe. Same over there. And then what's this one? Ryzan is 5. Let's just see. How are we looking? We're at 28%. So that'll go down to 18. That is a fairly decent sizable jump. And we can just start coring at 2 if we so desire. Well, you know what? We probably don't want the overextension. It's probably, yeah, in our interests to go ahead and get that sorted. Yeah, let's go ahead and make that a core. That'll be what it is. And then I think we also do go ahead and cause a little bit of a ruckus right there. That'll be fine. We have military units in the area. We'll be able to squash anything that pops back up. We also do have another building we can build. Let's keep on going with the churches. 0.13 will have to be good enough. Okay, so yeah, that's not too bad. Alright, well, at least we've still got some mercenaries. How are they doing? Looks like we've used up a fair chunk of their manpower. I think we'll only have maybe one more war with Novgorod, and then we may need to disband them. I don't know if they're going to be that much use in the future. In fact, yeah, let's keep them around for our rebel factions. While we get that under control, then I think we may go ahead and disband them. I think we've got enough of a manpower reserve that we should be able to make our way and yeah, convert over to our own manpower rather than mercenaries. I think that would be a good idea. Oh, and an advisor has died. That is unfortunate. Who was it? Oh, our trade fellow. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's see. What have we got? Another trade efficiency? I suppose we should. We definitely need a Diplo power at the moment. So let's go ahead and... he's slightly cheaper. But that's Diplo rep, and I don't think we really need it. You know what? No. Let's focus in on the money. Money is what we kind of want to be building right now if we can. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then... what else? We could sell titles. That's definitely not the right call. However... no, that all gain 10 loyalty. That would mean we could sell... what is this? I think this is 10% we'd end up selling. Yeah, 10% of Crown Land. Then we could take 5. It wouldn't be the best way, but it would give us a fair bit of cash fairly quickly if we really, really needed it. But again, we'll see how that goes. Alright, Tambov is now officially part of our nation. How much would this cost us to try and start converting? Tambov. Okay, so it still says territory, of course, because it's not part of a state. But we could swing that around if we needed. Non-accepted culture isn't particularly good, and then missionary strength is overall minus 4.6. Ooh, yikes. Okay, that is not particularly ideal. You know, we'll give it a month just to recalculate, just to see. But I think, yeah, no, that's not changing anytime soon. So that's going to be a little bit difficult for us to do. That is unfortunate because our religious unity is dipping. Is there anywhere that looks a little bit more promising? Asimov, that is minus 3%. Where about are you? I think that's Asimov. Was that the land we got? I cannot remember. Oh wait, there it is. Let's see. Yeah, unrest is 3.3. We still have... What do we do? What could we fix up? I don't think that there's really much we can do. No, I think we're just going to have to leave it be. We do need to convert for our missions, although technically we could go... Ooh. Oh, money. Nice. Although I do think we can convert them as far as their culture is concerned. That would be viable. But again, we will have to see. Alright, but either way, it looks like we can now seize some land again. That's going to upset some people. These burgers are... Let's see, another 2 months to get to 46, and another 16, so that's 18 months. That's a year and a half we'd have to wait. I'm not sure I really feel like waiting a year and a half. I think what we do is we go ahead and we raise the troops. Let's make sure that we can deal with them. Oh, and we're now no longer running a deficit with a full maintenance army. That is fantastic. Oh, and also we should probably turn off those war taxes. We're trying to get through an idea group right now. You know what, since that's the case, let's burn out a little bit of our corruption. Alright, this is good. Once these armies have a little bit more morale, we'll go ahead and fire them off. Actually, you know what, scratch that. We have mercenaries. Although... No. Let's let cooler heads prevail. If we don't have enough morale and we have rebels pop up, we might, just potentially might, get ourselves in a little bit of trouble there. So let's make sure that that's not the case. Alright, I think that is fairly good. Let's go ahead and make some people unhappy. 5% of the land come back to us. Alright, there is a revolt and another revolt. Oh, and would you believe it? Right where, right where we are. Alright, let's move our mercs over there. Again, we'll prefer to make sure that they're the ones that are taking the losses. Yeah, 3,000 men rise. Oh no, that's really horrific, isn't it? Alright, well, it looks like, let's see. Knowledge sharing is coming from England. Sure, that's nice for them. We still have a fairly decent way to go as far as our institution is concerned. I think our best province here is Novgorod. Yeah, 0.2 per month. Okay, well that's not bad. Yeah, an extra 24% spread because of the peace and tax income. I'm pretty sure we could kick that up if we got a little bit of stability, but right now, that's a little way out of the our ability. In fact, you know what? I think those troops might take this. You know what? They're only particularists. Let's go ahead and leave them be. Yeah, our mercs can handle that. That is fine. Let's see. There are disloyal estates in our country. That's the burghers. Yeah, that's fine. That'll work itself out fairly soon, I'm sure. Rebel successful. They gained the autonomy back. Oh, that's so silly. I could have avoided that. Oh well. Well, it is what it is. Momentary slip of the mind can cause all sorts of trouble. But either way, it's nothing too severe. Once those, once the Grand Company takes that back, I think we're going to go ahead and... You know what? Overextension, burgers, negative stability, religious unity. We could decrease. They've only got 10%. Actually, how fast did this drop at the moment? Minus 0.15. Okay, you know what? That's not terrible. That's not even 1/8. So that'll go down 1% every... No, it'll go down 3% every 2 years. You know, in the grand scheme of things, that's not terrible. It's still fairly low. You know what? We'll leave that be. It is what it is. Kind of unfortunate about the extra bit of... that extra bit of autonomy, but it's certainly not the end of the world. And let's go ahead and I think we say goodbye to these mercenaries. They've been really good for now, but again, I don't see Novgorod having any huge forts. Yeah, they don't have any of any value. Yeah, just one level 1 fort. Yeah, let's say goodbye to these guys. Save ourselves a little bit of money. Disband the unit. Alright. That gives us a general we can now put over here. In fact, that is our heir? Yeah. Go ahead and we'll pop him over there onto that army. That is all well and good. And let's see. What was the date? September 64. Alright, well, in the meantime then, let's go ahead and drop our army maintenance. Make sure that we are making... Yeah, make sure that we are working our way through. Yes, I know I said that I was going to try and wait until these rebels had fired and all, but I kind of forgot. Otherwise, yeah, we would have gone ahead and provoked them early, used up what little manpower they have left, and avoided taking any losses. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, what have we got? It seems that we can lose some administrative power, money, and splendor, but we gain morale of armies, yearly army tradition, and prestige. Ooh. Well, we have the money. We have the admin, technically. Losing the splendor kind of sucks. Yeah, we're not making much at the moment. We're only gaining 1. Ouch. Oh. Alright, well then, you know what? This is taking its time. You know what? Forward to glory. That's it. Yeah, we're not going to lose the prestige. Let's see if we gain anything good out of a tournament. It could be nice. Alright, but either way, we have some rebels down here. That's 60%. These guys are 70. Yeah, the rest are relatively all good. Ryazan is now part of our nation proper. That is excellent. Yeah, unrest is fairly high. That will not take too long at all. In fact, Ryazanian separatists. Here we go. So that's going to pop up at a progress of approximately 18.5% per month. Aye, aye, aye. Alright, well, either way, you, my friends, can start moving over there. Let's just double check these 3 provinces. That's 13, 9, and 8. So odds are they will fire off in the highest development. So let's move you there. Great Horde, we're already working on. Yeah, if these guys... Oh, you know what? They've made it to 80%. I was about to say, when they get there, we'll go ahead and kick up our army maintenance. But that'll have to be what it is. Let's also see about tech. We should be... Oh, we're 2 power off. Well, that's frustrating, but it is what it is. Only a couple of days to go. Alright, well that's that. Let's go ahead and catch up on this. That'll give us a head of bonuses for 3 years, which is quite nice. Yeah, trade efficiency and a little bit of yearly corruption. That means we can probably go ahead and start reducing our corruption reduction. Yeah, as long as that's only ticking down, that's all that I care about. We've only got 0.35. So, yeah, it's not going to go away very quickly, but it is not growing, and that's what I care about right now. So, I'm happy with that. Oh, and it looks like we have gained some more provinces. Fantastic. So, that's going to swing things in our favor. Unrest is going to drop down because we no longer have any form of overextension. Let's just see. Yep, grand total of 0. And now we can start working on boosting our stability and making tech. In fact, let's see, we're 3 years ahead of time. Yeah, so So it is a good, what, 600 power. It says we'll be able to do it in 11 years. At the moment, that's 811. Yeah, the numbers aren't really adding up. Unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to be able to get that extra stability early, although this haven't embraced Renaissance penalty is fairly penalizing, so maybe we do just go ahead and stability up and see if we can embrace the institution before the next layer of tech. I think that could definitely be something worth trying. Alright, but either way, let's see. Where are these rebels? Oh, some rebels are disappearing now. Oh, that's good. Less than 1% of some of these firing. That is excellent. Hang on a second. It says there's a second province, but only one of them's glowing purple. Huh. Alright, well, I guess we're just going to hang around there. When our truce with Novgorod finishes off, they have very few troops, so I think we're just going to go ahead and let our subjects do the hard work for us. And of course, a comet's come around. Yeah, wish I lived in more enlightened times. Let's lose that stability. Oh, hip hip huzzah. Alright. Now can we afford a stability jump? That could be nice. Whereabouts? This would cost us 100 of our 141. That's going to put us so much further behind on technology, but as I said, we're not picking it up for a bit, so we may as well. Also too, is there anything we can do as a patriarch and try and gain a stability? No. Okay. For some reason, memory was telling me that there is an option for stability. Who knows? Maybe it's a timed thing. Maybe in the future we can, but for now, it is what it is. Separatists have risen. No surprises there. Oh, we can now invest in a new idea. Let's go ahead and quickly do this. For 20% manpower recovery. Let's see, that'll take us 5 years to get the other half. You know what? It is a good discount, and we do like having manpower. The young can serve. There we go. Alright, and that does get us ever closer to extra taxation efficiency. Alright, go ahead and do your thing. Deal with those rebels, please and thank you. That's that. Now let's check truce. Novgorod, September. Okay, we're getting close. Great Horde, you guys are about to fire off. That's all a-okay. You're fine, and you're fine. Okay, so realistically, I don't think we have too much to worry about. In fact, yep, that's not even going to be an issue, because with their separatism going down, I don't think that they're really going to have that much in the way of, of trouble for us. Alright, well, let's see, what else is going on? Poland, you guys are still fighting your war. I was kind of hoping they'd be finished by now. I want to trade in some favors for some money. Some money would be good, but I guess not. We also have our 11 favors with Sweden, so we'll leave that be. In fact... Oh, what? I wonder... Do they have a decent amount of money for us if we so ask? They don't have 19 ducats to their name. Ah. That's a shame. Yeah, 15% of their yearly income. Okay, so realistically, we're making a pretty solid amount of money already compared to others. Let's go ahead and we'll leave that be. Yeah, we'll get everybody ready for this war. Pskov, they've got people over there. I don't know why they're so far out, but oh well. And that is the truce expired. Fantastic. So, Novgorod. I think we're going to go ahead and declare war upon you. Let's see. We've got plenty of land that we can take for our smaller peoples. We technically have a reconquest for one province. Yeah, I think it doesn't really matter though, as far as all of the aggressive expansion and cost. It's really not that impressive. Let's just go ahead and we'll take this one here for Belaruso, or maybe Rostov's for cash. Yeah, you know what? That sounds reasonable. Yeah, that's the furthest away from all of theirs. It's an easy objective to defend. We're going to bring on in Sweden. I don't think it's necessary. They've only got 10,000 troops. Yeah, we quadruple them. Let's go. Alright, so we've got that sorted. I think for now we can happily disable this fort since we are already here. They're side by side, so we can get rid of that one too. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, we're not going to bother calling on in anybody. Mothballed forts isn't a big issue either. We've got a nice defensive one there. Yeah, we can just let our people do their thing. Yeah, this should hopefully be a nice and easy war. We'll take what money we can. We'll return as much as we can to our people. We're not going to spend our own administrative power. Again, we need to tick that up. But right now, these guys, if we have a double check, yeah, look at all those claims that they have. So that's really nice. They can go ahead and pay for that. These guys have those. We can maybe fix up the borders a little bit. But again, we can't take it all in one war, so why would we bother? Alright, but in the meantime, looks like we can go ahead and equip Streltsy. This would give us some manpower, a loss of or exhaustion. Curious. Okay, you know what? We're not taking anything at the moment. I think we hold out and we use it in a little bit. Make sure that we keep that war exhaustion nice and low, and make sure that we don't have anything too much to worry about. Looks like this was not quite the plan. No one wants to work and we lose money. Never ideal during war, but it is what it is. Let's see. State modifiers have finished. Let's just double check those. Alright, everyone's back to loyal at least, so that is ideal. Maybe we go ahead and summon another diet? You know what? I reckon we do this after the war, just in case they give us another one of those Novgorodian cores that we can happily take and make them happy. Yeah, so let's go ahead and just... no, we'll just deal with things as they are. Keep on timer ticking. Looks like that's the majority of their army. Yeah, in fact, that is their whole army. Just rotting to attrition on our fort. That is fantastic. We don't have a great deal of numbers in our garrison, but at the end of the day, if we can keep them occupied, that would do nicely. Yeah, they're making very, very slow progress, but that's fine. Looks like we've got the Great Horde that's about to pop. Hopefully they do that sooner rather than later. And then what comes after that? Ooh, Ryzen, yeah, let's make sure that they do have a garrison just in case. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. In fact, they stand a very good chance. In fact, yeah, let's go ahead and start marching over some troops. That'll be fine. We don't have anyone else. Yeah, we don't have anyone else to worry about. Let's also go ahead and turn off this fort too, since it's so far away. And, you know, I was almost tempted to turn off the fort at Moskva, but again, let's not be silly. It is directly bordering their land. They could try some silly shenanigans, of which I do not want to have to deal with. Alright, and there is a revolt in Tambov, and it's in both locations at once. Well, good thing we're bringing our troops over, and then I think we'll head up over there and scare them away. That should do well. Alright, you fellows, let's go up over here. Let's go ahead and maybe now's the time to go ahead and use our estate modifier. Extra manpower. It's tempting, sorry. Let's see. Yeah, and for the next 10 years, infantry combat ability goes up. That is good. It really is good. But at the same time, too, I guess war exhaustion's not going anywhere. Yeah, let's adopt free manpower and a couple of units. Oh, wait a second. No, we don't get the... Oh no, we're only gaining manpower and exhaustion if we've got Streltsy, then we'll go ahead and get some extra bonuses for them. But for now, let's just use it as a manpower increase. That is fine by me. Looks like a defensive planner trait has been gained. That is excellent. We'll work on that too. You guys, let's keep on marching up over there. Hopefully we can scare them away. Alright. And, you know what? We don't need that fort anymore, and I don't think we need this one either. Yeah, let's just save as many ducats as possible. We'll be paying a fairly high price for the reinforcements, so if we can avoid it, that's good. Looks like Belaruso is working fairly well in their capital. That is excellent. And it looks like our tiny little Pskov is even joining in on this battle that we're about to take. That is excellent. Alright, so first of all, let's make sure... What day do we get there? 7th of August? Alright, make sure that the regiments have reinforced as much as we can. Let's consolidate our front line, and then yeah, we're gonna have some reinforcements a day later. Well, a day or two later. Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Alright, so let's see, how did this go? Not looking good for them. Oh, Peskov brought in a little bit of cavalry, it seems. Yeah. Excellent. Well, that's always helpful. A little bit of extra flanking range is always good. And not quite a stack wipe, but it's certainly astronomical defeat in their eyes. Let's march you over here. You guys go over there. Oh, we'll split you guys up a little bit more. And I think that will do. Alright. But either way, I think that's where we're going to call things for today. We'll come back with a peace agreement in the next one. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.